Hey everyone, welcome back to the Tarot channel. Today we're diving into a reading using the Sugar Skull Tarot deck because I'm going to continue with the same deck for this season. This spread is going to be super dynamic and it's a general reading for everyone. It's going to talk about big life changes, truths, powerful shifts coming up for you. And hopefully I can give you some time frames so that you can get a clear picture of what's in store for you. You can see that my setting's a little different. I'm actually at a Airbnb, and it's an old historical building, and I'm here for a paranormal group that we're going to be picking up on stuff, and hopefully maybe during the weekend I can upload it, or after the weekend, and bring you some recordings of some cool stuff that we found in here or heard in here. Okay, maybe I'll bring that might be fun, like a Halloween thing or a spiritual thing. All right, let's get into it. So if you're ready, let's go. The wheel of fortune, which ends the world. First step, the Wheel of Fortune. So right now, life is shifting in a big way for you. Kind of like you're riding a Ferris wheel where you're not sure if you're headed up or down. If you're a Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius, you'll feel this shift even more strongly. This card and the universe is reminding you that change is the only constant. So if you're going through a career switch or a new relationship or just feeling unsettled, that's all part of this Wheel of Fortune energy, okay? So expect the shift to settle within the next 3 months. If you think you've already started it, or maybe you don't know that you're coming into it, it's going to happen. But it should be okay within the next 3 months. Something feels uncertain for now that will start to make sense soon. So just hang tight and trust the process, because obviously since you're starting it, you're not necessarily going to know what's going on, or it's not all going to be clear to you. Now, crossing the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Moon. And this brings in some mystery and hidden fears. So see how it's already tying in? You may have fears of the unknown, and as you start this 3-month journey, you may not know what's coming up, and you can be like, why am I feeling like this? Or why am I going through this? And how is it going to end, right? So the situation isn't very clear, and you may come into uncertainty. And if it's a person in your life, likely it's going to be like a Pisces or someone very intuitive who isn't revealing everything to you. If this makes sense, or if you're dealing with a Pisces, go ahead and throw a little fish emoji down below. Picture it like driving through a fog, where you can move forward, but you can't really see that far into the distance. That is what the Moon is. There's something, as you're going forward, there is a sense of loyalty here. I don't know if it's to yourself or something, but there's this dog here that represents loyalty, and you're starting your journey. And the Moon is showing that the journey is unknown. You see, you're going into between the mountains into maybe something rocky, or maybe just something new. You can move forward, but you need to go slowly and cautiously, okay? Trust your gut here, especially over the next lunar cycle. Your gut is going to be very important. Listen to your inner self. If you've been ignoring your messages, you need to start paying attention to them. So like a new moon or full moon, which could bring things to light, it's going to be over the next lunar cycle or 3 months. Now you got the Ace of Swords. In the foundation of your reading, we have the Ace of Swords. Okay. This card is a root of clarity. So just as unsure as you are of your journey, clarity will come to be, or maybe you started this journey because you had an aha moment that you needed to start something different. In the last few months, you probably had a breakthrough, or like I said, an aha moment that helped you see things differently. Or if you've recently had a tough conversation or possibly resolved a legal issue, or maybe even experienced a mental shift, this card is showing you that you're ready to cut through the confusion. So maybe you went through something legal, maybe it was an eviction, or maybe it could have been like custody after a divorce or something, whether you're the partner I'm talking to or not. You know, you've had an aha moment and now you're starting a new journey and you're like, so what's next? You're going to get clarity. You knew you needed to start this. So maybe either you needed to start, like, for example, again, the divorce, and you don't know what your future holds, but you knew it was time, or you could have settled something legal, something else that was legal. So there's going to be tough conversations, you know, mental shifts. You got to get clear. This is showing you that you're ready to cut through all the confusion and get a plan together. This ace often involves like air signs. So if a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius has been a part of this clarity, like maybe friends or support, parents or sisters, brothers, whoever, they're likely to be tied to the truth that you've uncovered. So something you've uncovered about the Pisces, they've helped you get clear on your situation. I mean, it could be any other sign too, but I picked up on a Pisces. Okay, moving into the past position, we have the High Priestess in reverse. This tells me that there was a time recently when you may not have fully trusted yourself. And again, that goes to gaining clarity. So maybe you weren't sure of this journey or what you were going to do. You might have ignored your gut feeling again about a person or situation, especially if there was a Virgo or Cancer involved. So now we're picking up on Virgos and Cancers. So that could be for somebody else with a different situation. But now I picked up a Pisces here, and now we're picking up on Virgos and Cancers and people that might be around your situation in your circle that are helping you. Could be like Geminis, Libras, and Aquarius that are like friends or support or a mentor. And then so when we talk about the High Priestess, you may not have fully trusted yourself. You may have ignored gut feelings about a person or situation. Okay. And the High Priestess upside down is telling you that you might be letting outside opinions cloud your situation. Okay. So here you're not sure of your situation, but you might be listening to the wrong people. This is you in control of your thoughts and clarity. You see how this is knocked out or floating off? You're not in control. Okay, the unknown is there. Stop listening to people that may mean well. It doesn't mean that they mean bad for you, that they're ill-meaning, but they may not be the right people to listen to in your situation. So pay attention to the people that are so eager to give you advice on your situation. You know, thank them, but don't let them cloud your intuition. So this is in the past. So they're going to be in your past. So maybe you were confused over here. You weren't getting a clear message on this person, this Pisces, or your situation. And then here come these people that are actually helping you. They're turning it from upside down. It's like, bam, now you're in full control and clarity. I like to move cards around as the story unfolds because it tells a story better and I can get a better reading on it. So don't let outside opinions cloud your intuition. This is in your past, okay? Because now you're looking for people that are here to actually support you. Remember this moment when those old feelings start creeping in, or the people start creeping in again. You know, reconnect with yourself, with your gut, and with the good advice that you're being given. Okay, so that will help you block this out, the negative energies and the negative advice, the bad advice, although it may be well-meaning. Next, we have the Knight of Wands in the goals position. Let me see if you can see it that way. In the goals position, we see the Knight of Wands. Let me know if you can't see it, or if you can see it, let me know. This energy is like, let's get moving already. You're ready for action. You're tired of being in this position over here of confusion. You're gaining clarity and you want to go, go, go. You're ready for action, whether it's starting a new project, diving into a new relationship, or just bringing more excitement into your life. This is like total fire energy. Look at how colorful and red this is. And you have the sun back here. And you're just ready to whip out. You know, you want more excitement in your life. So this is giving me like Aries and Sagittarius vibes right in here. Impulsive but passionate. You want to make sure you take reign of those impulses, though. You don't want to do something stupid. Sorry. Or, you know what I mean, not smart. Make sure you have a bit of a plan so you don't rush into something you're not fully prepared for. There, that's a better description, right? I apologize for calling it stupid. Sometimes it just comes out, and that's the way I was feeling it, so I apologize. If you're planning on starting something by the end of the year, this card is giving you the go ahead. So yes, go ahead with your plans. You're going in the right direction. Just think about it. Have a plan. Don't be impulsive or foolish. Don't make yourself look bad. Okay, next we have the Hierophant, which is, I think, possibly a great card coming after this impulsive energy over here. So this is in your future position. You're rushing into your future position, and we have the Hierophant. This card is about tradition and seeking guidance. Again, don't be impulsive, and make sure you got the right people giving you advice over here. Okay, moving into your future, you want to leave the bad advice back here, the bad situations, bad friends, in the past over here, because they're connected to this somehow, and these people know what's going on, and they're going to help you move forward in a positive way. And listen to your inner gut. So over the next few months, think around February or May, okay, for this card, you may find yourself leaning on someone older or more experienced, like a mentor or a teacher or a family member or a friend who offers you solid advice. You know, it could be anyone. Just look for an older person around you who may offer you this advice. It could be someone at work. It could be someone that you've been getting to know, or it could be a family member. It could be like your dad or your uncle or aunt, you know. It could be anyone like that. But calm down, listen to the advice, listen to your inner self. And this is giving me Taurus energy, very solid and strong, telling you to ground yourself in a stable structure. Even though you're moving forward, make sure you do it right, just like I told you before the card came out. You want to be involved in community or a spiritual practice, and maybe that's why you're listening to this today, because you're trying to figure things out and you need help. And I am an older person, actually. So, you know, all of this will help you navigate what's ahead for you. So think February, May, you know, and I did say 3 months earlier. So, you know, give or take. So possibly around then. But your journey is actually starting, especially if you're listening to this, you know, you have a journey to start. So go get it. Okay. Four of Swords. Let's see if I can navigate this better. So now we have the Four of Swords, which shows you that you need to be aware. It's telling you that you need to be aware of the need to rest and recharge. So you may need to do this physically, mentally. Let's put the toxicity together up here to make room for the good cards. So you need to recharge mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, like we told you already. Sorry, I'm moving this so there's more room for you. I move the cards around the way they speak to me. You need to take a step back, even though you're moving forward. Basically, it's telling you don't rush. Don't make sure that everything new, all the information that comes into you, you're taking it and sitting down with it. You know, whether it's in your room or wherever you're at, you know, just sit with it and make sure it's serving your highest good in moving forward. Maybe you're working too much. You're burning the candle at both ends. It's okay to have a little fun. I know sometimes we get into our work or whatever we do to forget about things, or we think we're moving forward by staying busy. Busy work is not always good work. Take a step back. This is your permission to prioritize downtime. Maybe you don't give yourself downtime. Maybe this has been such a huge headache for you that you actually do need to rest. So just do that. Sometimes you need to hide from everyone on a weekend instead of going out impulsively, and just be like, this weekend I'm going to binge watch some TV, think about things that are going on and how I'm going to move forward. Whether it's a solo trip, maybe you have a trip planned, or maybe you need to set boundaries at work. If that resonates with some of you, let me know, because I just got a work energy coming in. Maybe you need to set boundaries or simply make time for self-care. Maybe you're someone that has been dealing with an issue or situation and you don't have time for self-care because you're worried about everyone and taking care of everyone else. So this period is a period of rest, which is necessary. Okay. And that resting, believe it or not, is moving forward, because you're giving yourself a chance to do and think about things, to leave things in the past and figure out how you're going to bring things to the future. So recharging is productive, okay? 8 of Swords. Look at that. We're just stabbing this poor sugar skull from all sides. So this is the outside people again. They're talking to us. We see the 8 of Swords. It's feeling trapped or confined, okay? So maybe you're trapped or confined by the unknown, and you're tired of that. You're dealing with outside pressures, obligations, family expectations, just what I was telling you over here, or just feelings like others' opinions are holding you back. Again, we were talking about the negative opinions over here, right? Because these people are pulling you back into that situation over here, and you need to move forward. See, it always comes out. If you know how to read these, they just tie in perfectly. So family expectations, or a feeling like others' opinions are holding you back. Or if you're dealing with a Gemini or an Aquarius, okay, I got Gemini twice now and Aquarius twice, you might be feeling like you're stuck in a pattern with them. This card reminds you. So it's telling you that even if you feel confined, a lot of this is mental. Remember, I told you need to clear your head instead of being busy. It's mental. Ask yourself, what would I do if I wasn't worried about anyone else's judgment? Are you afraid to leave a situation? We're still in an age, believe it or not, where maybe you want to break up with someone or divorce someone, but you're afraid of being judged, or you're afraid of being judged of making a different decision in a different part of your life, because it's not the tradition, it's not the expected norm. So sometimes the way out is a change in perspective, and that's why you need the new people, or the people with the sound judgment. You need to move forward. You need that advice from a person who is older than you, who's a little more wise, a little more lived, and can help you make those decisions, or at least give you perspective. Perspective is really what you're after, so that you can make your own decisions. And you're here today, so maybe you're on your way already. Justice in reverse. Okay. Justice in reverse. Let's put it in the center right here. Justice in reverse. you're afraid that if you make a move, things are not going to be fair or balanced, or they're not going to be in your favor. If you step away from this, you're afraid of that. So you're weighing out the issues, which you should be. Like I said, you should be weighing out the issues. And I'm going to put this one right here, right below this one. You should be weighing out the issues and thinking about things, but don't let fear keep you from moving forward, okay? This can be, again, anxiety over like a legal matter. Like I said, I picked that up again. Or a workplace issue. That's the third time I'm picking up on that. Or even past actions that you're afraid might come back to you. If there's a Libra in your life, this person might be tied to this imbalance over here. They might be part of the problem over here. So you might need to take a breather from the Libra. And basically this card is here to say to keep your actions clear and your conscience clean, because while you can't control everything, you can keep your own scales balanced, okay? So you can move forward. You can only take care of yourself, and hopefully you do it in a way that doesn't hurt anybody, okay? But you can't hold back either. You need to keep moving forward. So you need to find the best way to move forward for yourself and the situation over here. Okay? Okay, the last card, Six of Swords, in reverse. Okay? Finally, the outcome. We have the Six of Swords reversed. This card is all about resistance to moving on. Again, it's talking about being afraid here. See, they came out, so that's kind of like a heavy thing with you right now, and that's probably why you're over here without a clear path. You're afraid to move because you don't have a clear path. But guess what? In life, we don't always have a clear path, and that's why this reading is telling you to listen to your gut, because inside you really do know what's the right thing for you to do for yourself. Okay. You struggle with letting go. There's something in the past you're still struggling to let go. Maybe a relationship. Okay, if it's a relationship, let me know that I've called it out. A past hurt, maybe someone hurt you, or a situation you can't seem to put behind you. If you're planning a big move or a big transition, maybe there may be a delay or some lingering attachment. So that's why you need to plan out your steps and make sure you're doing everything right so you can make that move if you're going to make a move, like whether it's physical or emotional. You need to work on that lingering attachment. So again, I'm picking up like by mid-March. I said February to May before. Now I'm picking up like mid-March. You'll have a turning point where you'll be able to finally make peace with the past and step into what's next, okay? So, like I said, the Wheel of Fortune, it said 3 months here, but again, I think February to March, right? I said over here, and then over here, like I picked up on a mid-March. So it's going to take you time, but you need to move forward with the right advice, the right people. Leave the bad advice back here. Move forward with your intuition. Sit with the information you have from yourself, your inner self, and what people are talking to you about. And don't be afraid to move forward. Think about it. Do it right without hurting anyone. Okay? So that's your reading. It's all about major transformation. You are going through a major transformation. And again, like I said over here, it's not going to be forever, but you need to go through this journey up until through May. You know, it said here 3 months again. And then I picked up February to May, and then I picked up March. So you're being asked to release what's holding you back. Lean into trusted guidance. Trust your gut as you move forward. This reading is really clear and very precise. Okay, so it's coming through really, really, like pretty intense for me, like pretty clear. But you need patience and introspection. You're set up for some powerful changes. So thanks so much for tuning in. And if this reading resonated, let me know. Let me know below, and let me know, please hit the like button, subscribe, and drop a comment below to let me know that what you're going through. Until next time, stay tuned and take care. Bye. I hope you liked your general reading.